Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, June 7th. I cannot believe we are in the second week of June. We got a few things that we're getting ready for this month. We have Father's Day, of course. The first day of summer is coming. And then we have a Puerto Rican festival theme, which we usually go to in the Bay Area. But because of COVID, it's been closed down the last 2 years. So last year we did our own little fiesta here in the backyard and it turned out so nice and we had so much fun. And so this year we plan to do the same. So we'll take you on that whole journey. And then after that, we're looking forward to the 4th of July. So hopefully everything is still good and we can celebrate it here at the home with just our family unit. So I'm looking forward to that. But in this video, I wanted to continue my mental health series. Mental Health Awareness Month was last month in May, but mental health series really is every day, all day. A lot of people suffer from mental illness, as I was saying in my previous video. You have your schizophrenic, you have your bipolar, and then you have those many people that suffer from depression as myself, stress, anxiety. I've gone through depression for a long time. And some years could go by and then I have another episode. Some are mild, some are really big. Some I'm in a really dark hole and it's very scary because you have no control of your thoughts, no control over your feelings. It could be one thing triggered it, or it could be a combination of things that trigger it. And like I was saying in my previous video, this time a bunch of things triggered it. I have my health issues that I'm dealing with. And then I have some past things that I haven't had closure or that I just can't get past, that are resurfacing in my mind and my heart. And then I have my car that's been broken down. I've invested in it. I put new tires. I've taken it to the mechanics. With promising things, it being fixed. They've checked everything possible. It'll start, and then maybe if you get to your next stop, say if I go to the doctor's, get out, now it doesn't start. They don't know what's causing it. And plus the parts for that car are no longer going to be able to be found. And so I had to come. I was so emotionally attached for this car for years. I've had it since 2003. It was a car that I paid off, that I just loved. It's really beautiful for me. It has sentimental value and it's done good by me, but I had to come to the conclusion that I have to give it up and that I really need to get a new car. And so it bothers me that I don't have a independent car. My husband has 2 cars and when he leaves one, he always says I could use the other. I don't like that. I like to have my own stuff. I like to, not be responsible for other people's stuff. If I do something, it's mine. So just the frustration of all of that and then some. So a whole lot of combination. It's been really deep, really scary for me. I'll have like good hours, good days, and then I'll have bad hours and bad days. And it hits me all of a sudden. So I have to really be prayerful, really lean on tools that work for me. Like I said, I'm a very spiritual person, so I have to lean a lot into prayer, a lot into my devotional books, which are like reading the Bible, but it's a lot of wisdom and inspiration and encouragement, and everything's based on a scripture. So it gives you the scripture that it's based on or where it's at, and it gives you a prayer that you can say. I love my devotional books. I showed this in a previous video. If you see the beginning of my mental health series. I have to watch a lot of my favorite shows, just be drawn into that. I like to watch YouTube a lot. I have every cable thing you could think of. I have Fubo, Tubi, Peacock, Sling, Netflix, Hulu, Disney. Oh my God, everything you can think of, I have it. So I try to just draw onto my favorite things on cable, really leaning on family. Not much friends, but more so my family unit here. Really trying to just keep into focus with them and, how I need them and they need me. Watching movies. I have a huge movie collection, so I love to watch movies. I have board games. I'm such a game fanatic. I love to play the old-fashioned board games, not video games, board games. And so I have a whole collection that me and my family play every now and then. So I try to hold on to dear life to everything I can to get these thoughts and these feelings into control. And it's really hard because you never know how far they can overwhelm you and take over, and if you can come out of it. So I live life on a day-to-day basis, even though I think about future things and I prepare for future things, but I basically live life day by day. And I really have an amazing family, an amazing husband. We've been together 31 years. We just celebrated our original anniversary because we have a church wedding anniversary now. Amazing children that love me, respect me, are good kids, went to college, don't smoke or drink. My daughter's married and has a baby and she's happy. And we're so close. We're so bonded that is so, so helpful. I think if I didn't have that, the story would be different. But in my last video, some of the things that I had mentioned was the story of the famous van lifer Lee McMillan. I love van life. I always said if I didn't have kids and I was single that I would live the van life. These people don't have to live a van life. They have homes and family and money that they could depend on. They're not homeless people, but they just choose to put their home on wheels and travel the world and just go through so many things in life. And so I love it. I have a lot of my favorites. Lee and Max were one of my favorites. Another one is Susie Cruz. So it was Lee and Max and the dog Aki. And through the pandemic, Lee and Max broke up and went their separate ways, but they still remained friends. They still supported each other, and they kept their channel together up as a launching pad to their separate channels, which is now Max and Aki, and it was Life with Lee. And then she tried different things, you know, moving forward, different activities. She took up bicycling. She bought her own van on her own for the first time. She was revamping it, putting her home on wheels, and she was in the process of that. In the meantime, she had found a friend who then became her partner now. And so life was looking so good for her, even though she was very much dealing with depression, and she did videos on depression, which you should go check out. Her YouTube channel is still up. It's called Life with Lee. Check how she launched onto that separate channel by herself and where she got to when she talked about depression. It's a really intense, I think one of the most amazing videos of someone talking about depression and really teaching people what depression is and exactly what she was thinking and feeling. I mean, it was just, I don't even know how to explain it. It was amazing to hear her perspective and to look deep inside of her and how it all started. And what, I mean, it's just amazing. So go to Life with Lee and see all her videos from the beginning, the ones about depression, the ones about renovating her van, the ones about her new life with her partner, Jordan, I think is his name. And then go back and see Max and Lee. I think that one is still up. That was their original channel together. They were the most beautiful, amazing couple. They traveled the world. They did so many amazing things. I thought they would be together forever. I was so heartbroken when they broke up, but we never know why. They never said why they broke up, but I just love that they were still friends and supported each other. So it probably was a good thing for them, but you know, you always want to see your favorite couple together. So, but she got bullied because of that. I mean, she was bullied so bad online, and one of those was the reasons they started accusing her of cheating on Max, of how she moved on so fast, bloody, bloody, bloody. I mean, just the most meanest bullies who hide behind a camera, and just, they're called, there's a name that they give them, but to me and to the world, it is bullying. It is mean. It's unnecessary, unacceptable. I believe the FBI should get involved with these type of things, and they should shut these channels down and investigate these people, because this bullying has taken many lives. As I said in my previous video, my daughter was severely, severely bullied for years. She started cutting. She contemplated suicide. She tried suicide. If it wasn't for the love and support and us having her back and protecting her, and her determined to not let them rob her of her life and her memories, it was just, it's just the strength that kept her going and kept her together. But she could have very well been a statistic. Oh my God, I can't talk. My other children were also bullied, not as severely as her, but they went through their bullying experience. So it is not fun. I never went through bullying, but I feel like because I'm from Oakland, I grew up tough. You know, you came for me, you found me, and I just fought my way. I fought to earn respect. I fought to defend myself because I feel like if I'm going to die, I'm going to die fighting. And so, you know, in Oakland, we have just, it's a rough life. It's my hometown and I love it and I have so many memories, but I grew up having to be strong and rough. And so I think that's why, I mean, people had tested me. I think they would have continued to bully me if I had allowed them to, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. So, but I experienced it watching my children go through it, and I absolutely hate it. It makes me angry. It hurts me. And so I support anything for bullying awareness and just trying to help wherever I can. My daughter, of course, that throws you into depression. This is what happened with Lee McMillan. And I think it just threw her over the cliff. And so, yeah, so she was in Santa Barbara making her whole new life. And I guess they say that this bullying online was icing on the cake, or it could have been. And she put herself in front of a train and killed herself. She took her life. So, and you can see all of that. I think they have a foundation and they have mental awareness. It's called Speak Up for Lee. So check all that out. Check out her channel, Life with Lee. Check out how she used to have her channel with Max and Lee. And then her separate channel is Life with Lee. And then even check out Max's new channel, which is now Max and Aki. So check out all those channels and then find out what you can about Speak Up for Lee. They have a foundation. Please donate. Please do everything you can to spread the awareness of bullying and how this really affects tons and tons of people throughout the world. So yeah, so that was her story. And so I'm kind of recapping that. And then, of course, I was going through my depression kind of at the same time. And I was actually in bed when I was scrolling through Instagram. And they had the post, it is with a heavy heart or something like that, to say, I don't know how the wording is correctly, but it was very well worded, that Lee has taken her own life. She fought the good fight, and she had professional help, amazing professional help. She had family love and support, friends support. I mean, she did all the things that you can do to win this battle, and she lost the battle. But we're going to speak up for her. That's why it's called Speak Up for Lee. I'm speaking up for me because I suffer from mental illness, depression. I know when you say mental illness, people automatically think schizophrenic and bipolar. Yes, those are pretty sad and rough mental illnesses. They are serious. They are no joke. I don't wish it upon anybody, but I think if we become aware and we do our research, we can spread the awareness and help if we ever have a family or friend that is going through that. But mental illness also includes depression, anxiety, stress, all of that. So two of the movies that I was talking about in my previous video as well, that are my favorites that come to mind. I'm sure there's other bullying movies, and I'm going to do my research on those. I'm going to find every movie and documentary and information I can on bullying to spread it and share it with you guys. One of the movies I was talking about was this one right here, A Beautiful Mind. It's an Academy Award Best Picture. It's with Russell Crowe. It was directed and I guess produced by Ron Howard, who used to be on Happy Days, the actor on Happy Days. And it's an amazing movie, and it says, A Beautiful Mind stars Russell Crowe in an astonishing performance as brilliant mathematician John Nash on the brink of international acclaim when he becomes entangled in a mysterious conspiracy. Now only his devoted wife, Academy Award winner Jennifer Connelly, can help him in this powerful story of courage, passion, and triumph. So in the movie, he believes he works for the government, and he's solving this mystery conspiracy case per se. I don't know how you would title it perfectly. he really believes that's the life he's living. He even has a friend in his life, and I'm not going to spoil it and tell you everything, but it's and he teaches, I think, in a university, and it goes on forever and ever until they finally catch up with him and have to take care of him, and family and friends are shocked. And so it's the most emotional, touching movie on schizophrenic is what he suffers from, and he takes medication in this movie, but something happens when he doesn't take his medication. So you'll find out why he decides not to take it, what happens when he doesn't take it, all that good stuff. But to me, this is the #1 movie on schizophrenic. Like I said, I'm going to do my research and find out every movie and documentary or information I have to share with you, because this is definitely mental illness. Another one that I was talking about was Out of Darkness with Diana Ross. I haven't been able to buy it or find it on Amazon or anywhere. I haven't been able to find it on any of the cable channels. It's like the weirdest thing, but I want to find and buy that movie. I don't care if it has to be in a VHS, because I do have a VCR in case, because I started my huge movie collection in VHSs, and I have them in VHS, and now I have, of course, a lot of DVDs, because they were like, they're not going to make VCR anymore. So check those 2 movies out. If you can find Out of Darkness, please check it out. But definitely check out, see how old, I don't have this in DVD. I need to buy it in DVD. I have it in VHS. That's how I started my collection, how long I've had it. So check those out. There's, I'm sure, tons of documentary, Netflix, Hulu, and all of those type of channels on depression and stuff like that. So how am I doing today, June 7th? Today was a good day. I woke up really early. I normally don't wake up. I like to sleep in, because I think it's healthier for me to sleep in and get as much rest as I can, because I don't go to bed early. I go to bed in the wee hours. I've been that way all my life since I was a kid. And it's like the later I sleep, the better I am. The earlier I sleep, the worse I am. I don't know why my body is that way. But today I had to wake up early because my daughter had a dentist appointment, and we thought it was at 8:30, and it was actually at 8. So they called and said she had missed the appointment. So we were just on our way out the door. We already took a shower, put our makeup on and stuff, and it was kind of a bummer. Mine's is tomorrow, so they called me, and I'm like, "Are you sure it's at 3:30 and not 3?" And stuff like that. So I confirmed it. So I said, "What do we do? We're already dressed." And so we decided to go to Walmart. We had to pick up a few things, and then we bought some sandwiches from Subway. Came home. Watched up to the latest episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's their last season. And then I swept, vacuum, mopped, all that good stuff. And I was getting ready to do my morning cappuccino, my coffee cappuccino. But I wanted to do this video. I had to make an important phone call. Wanted to do this video. So far, I'm good today. Yesterday was Sunday. I would say I had a pretty good day. Saturday was our anniversary, our original anniversary when we first got married back in June 5th, 1993. We've been together 31 years. We've been together since 1990. We got married the first time in 1993, which is June 5th. So that's the anniversary we celebrated. 2 years ago, we got married in our church, our dream church wedding to complete our sacraments in the Catholic Church. That was August of 2019. And so now we have 2 anniversaries that mean so much to us and that we'll celebrate. And so it was good. I mean, my husband had to work. He normally doesn't work on Saturdays, but they had a mandatory work day. So I said, that's fine. You get off at 2 o'clock. We have the whole day to spend. So he came home. We exchanged gifts. And then we had a barbecue. He did some ribs. I did a white rice. We had potato salad and some drinks, some Arsegam's drinks. It was really good, but it got kind of cold outside, so we brought the food in. And then we watched a movie. We watched San Andreas, which I hate to watch movies like that because it just scares me, because I know that something similar really is going to happen. But I love the movie, and it was good. Even my children came on board and watched it with us. So it was really good. And I did a funny video that I just uploaded. The gifts that we got each other, we exchanged them. I usually don't say nothing. I usually could suck it up and say, it isn't what I really wanted. But I'll still make the best of it. My husband's a little bit more honest. If he doesn't like it, he'll tell you and he'll want the receipt. But he's not mean about it. He's just honest about it. And I guess you should be that way. But I got that way of years ago where I did start telling people what I don't like. Don't give me plants. I don't like plants. I'm not good at taking care of them. Don't give me candles. If I want a candle, I'll buy myself, which I do like candles, but I want to buy them myself. I don't want them as gifts. I don't want these sets of body washes and stuff like that. I hate that. So there are things that I don't like. I love jewelry. And I love watches. Watches are probably my number one thing. Hoop earrings. My favorite colors are pink and purple, but I love metallics, the oil spill kind of color. I love purses. I've been collecting them since I was little. I'm not difficult or hard to buy for, but it's been a challenge. So I had to kind of teach people before they even bought me the gift what I like and didn't like, just in case. So he got me some watches, and anyway, they were nice, but you got to see the video to see what happened. Anyway, so that was a good day. I didn't think about anything. I didn't have any thoughts or any real feelings because I was so focused on our anniversary. Yesterday, we did laundry, and then we went and exchanged my gifts, and I got 3 amazing different watches, and then we came back. We saw the game with Mexico versus United States. It was a championship game. Mexico is a really good team. It's been a good team for years and years. United States has not been one of the greatest teams, even though they had great players. I used to love Donovan. But they always would lose. And they won last night. So my husband was on one side, I was on another. So usually I support Mexico 100%, but I had to go for United States because we've been through so much in this country. And they've always been the underdog. They haven't won in 15 years any type of championships. So I just really wanted to root them on. So that's kind of was our day. I watched my granddaughter. I had time with her. So the last 2 days have been good. This morning, like I said, started off good. I don't know how the day will end. I'm kind of trying to keep busy because I want to organize my movie collection because my granddaughter has disorganized them. She has mixed them up. They look neat, but they're not in their right place. So I want to take them all out and reorganize it. She already knows not to touch it now. And then I also want to organize 2 of my makeup vanity drawers. I want to put some stuff in some different places. Stuff like that. Make me a good old coffee cappuccino. But I don't know. I could feel some moments where thoughts are creeping in, wanting to creep in. And I'm like, no. So I'll start to vacuum. And then I'll be like, okay, everybody's gone. It's just me and my son now. So that when it gets that quiet, it's like those are when those thoughts and feelings could creep in. And so I try to keep busy, but like I say, I live day to day. I could have like a good couple of hours, start off great like I did this morning, and maybe this afternoon a thought or feelings will overwhelm me and come over. So it's really hard. Mental illness, depression specifically is really scary. It's really hard, and I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to have these thoughts because I love life. I love life. I love breathing. I love the different weather. I love rain. I love sunny, hot day. I love the seasons. I love winter, fall, spring, summer. I love the different seasons. I love nature. I love the fact that I have the most amazing husband and children. I just finished revamping my entire house. I started in 2019. COVID kind of slowed me down, but didn't stop me, but slowed me down. And I took it room by room. Every room has new furniture. Every room is like what we wanted. And I just got a few little odds and ends to get like some supplies for the kitchen. I'm going to get also a backsplash for the kitchen. And that's it. Everything is completely done. I can't wait to do my home tours on this channel. I got a brand new bed. My whole bedroom is new. But I started kind of piece by piece. Sorry, how do you... And but everything's new, and I think my room was actually the first thing I started with. At that time, I had a good frame and a good, I had what I had as far as mattress. So I bought the headboard, a new headboard. And then I thought, oh, I need a new bed because my back, I'm always in a lot of pain with my back and my shoulders. I need to invest in a good bed. So I got an Ashley Design memory foam bed, which is life-changing. And then I had just gotten my IKEA long dresser. So then I got a new makeup vanity dresser, and I got a chest dresser for my husband's clothes. And then I got new nightstands. I just kept buying, every few days I was buying until I got it completely. But then I decided in the last few weeks that I didn't want an old frame or the old box spring because I had to use a bed skirt, and I hated that, to cover up the box spring. And so I wanted a whole brand new frame and headboard. I already had the new mattress. I just needed the whole new frame, and so I did that. So now my room is complete, other than some mirror stuff that I want to get, a mirrored frame for over the wall, or some art over the wall, and some mirrored on the sides of each nightstand. That's it. I'm completely done. My curtains are done, everything. So I can't wait to do that house tour. But see, these are things that make me happy when I have things to look forward to, which I have a lot to look forward to this entire year. We celebrate holidays. We go full force every single holiday. We celebrate every occasion. We honor and support every cause. So we have a lot through the whole year. Every month we have things going on. So that helps me to stay strong and to stay busy because I have these things to look forward to. Like I say, I hold on to dear life to my spiritual life, which is my devotionals, my praying, listening, and singing Christian music, or spiritual music, if you want to call it that, just to keep me encouraged and inspired and recharge my batteries and uplift my strength, my faith, and my spirit. Those are number one key things. Having a meditation space and a place with God is crucial, number one to me. And then of course my amazing husband and children, their love and support, and doing things together, and then everything else. And I try to take one thing. I'm tackling my health while I'm tackling the past kind of memories and things that have affected me in the past. So those two kind of, I can't like take one or the other. Like, let me take care of this and then I'll take care of this, which is a good thing to do. I think if you take one day at a time, one thing at a time, so that you don't get frustrated, depressed, and overwhelmed, that helps a lot. Compartmentalize, I don't even know if I'm saying that word, but in my case, I can't. So that's why it's so overwhelming and so deep, my depression. So you see me talking normal. I'm not crying right now, thank God. So far, so good for today and the last 2 days. So I thank God for that, because I really needed a break from these thoughts. But I can tell you, I can see them trying so hard to come through, and I just gotta keep going, gotta keep being happy, gotta keep, like I said, enjoying my family and my life, and the things that I love to collect and do, like revamping my house and my makeup collection. And I have that coming up I'm almost finished with revamping my makeup collection. So I'm going to do that video for you guys. Also, revamping my watch collection and stuff like that, and ultimately the home tour. So I got a lot of videos, and then of course continue on with my mental health series, my life series, things that we go through in life, period. And there's another series that I'm doing. Oh, life, our life living abroad. Years and years ago when we went to live in Mexico, what my experience and journey was like. A lot of people are going through that, especially people that are deported. I was born in the United States, so were all my children. My husband was born in Mexico, but he is a permanent resident. He'll be going for his citizenship really soon. There was a reason why he waited. He's been here over 30 years. There was a reason why he didn't do it before. So now everything is clear. So nothing illegal or nothing like that. No, it was kind of like an emotional family thing. So yeah, and I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. So I just wanted to come on in here, recap the Lee McMillan story, recap movies, my 2 favorite movies that you can see, which has to do with schizophrenic, and how I'm feeling today. Tomorrow may be a different story. Let's pray that it continues to be positive and good, and that I continue fighting this battle, and that I eventually will hopefully win this battle. So I just wanted to check in and give you an update on how I'm feeling, how I've been feeling the last few days, what's been going on with me, and what I'm hoping to feel and do in the upcoming dates. So I hope this was, you know, a happy thing for you to see, because my first two videos, and then you'll see my other video, or I cried and I was really sharing my deep, raw feelings and emotion and thoughts, and really showing you raw footage of what depression is like. I'm trying to document whenever I get those thoughts and feelings and I'm crying and I'm overwhelmed and I'm frustrated, and what exactly I'm thinking and feeling at the time. I'm trying to document those so you can see it in real time, what depression really, really looks like in my life and in many people's lives. So continue to watch my mental illness series, as well as my life living abroad, us living in Mexico, and all my other videos, home tours, you name it. Lots is coming, celebrations, you name it. So thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a like, that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that's the only way you get heads up on every time I upload a video. So thanks very much for watching. Take care and stay blessed.